And we're back again. Look at me, look how good this is. Now I can record again. Hooray! This is going to be a review that I did. This is the first review that died on me when I was having troubles with the battery. I got halfway through, it died, and didn't record any of it. So let's try it again and see how terrible it is going to be. And we're going to be reviewing Titan's Return Voyager Alpha Trion. Yeah. I don't know why, it was just one of those figures I almost forgot about. I know, dog thought so too. I almost forgot he existed, so I thought, I'll try it. And, well, eBay cheap. And so, it's not terrible looking, to be honest with you. You know, little teeth here that definitely aren't fingers. Nice little mane. Some details and stuff in here. It's quite nice. Horn, for some reason. Stupid gun thing that sits on top and will pop off with the slightest of effort. With a pseudo lion head little thing on the back here, which is a cockpit. Fits the Titan Master, I believe called Sovereign. And I'll talk about that in a minute. We'll just pop it out. That's quite nice. It's got like little missile cheeks, little guns there, little guns here, little scope, kind of triptychon-y. That's nice. Down the middle, gap, hinge, gap. Obviously not the robot mode legs, honest. Teeny little lion legs, a giant lump, and a sword pretending to be a tail. And you know what? The last time I reviewed this, I was a lot more positive. I'm expecting this to die on me again. You know what I mean? But it's all right. It's just a little lion. It's fine. You know, I mean, what else could you see Alpha Trion transform into? Because at least in the cartoon, you never saw it. So, you know, it can turn into anything. We'll do a size comparison. Here is Transformers Prime Thundertron. Because he's also a Lion Voyager. Yeah, look how good that is. It's a Voyager. It's a fairly big Voyager compared to this guy. So, yeah, there you go. And this little gun, there are these two little holes here, little divots. They sit on these two little uprights here, ever so gently. So, like I say, you tap it, it'll fall straight off. Take a quick look at Sovereign. He's a little thing with hardly any real detail, but you know, whatever, it's fine. And one curious bit of detail that I am always worrying about: the bottoms of the feet are patterned properly, not just lumps. They've actually put like vents and stuff like that. There might be like jet engines. Just an extra bit of detail that they didn't really need to do, but they did. So credit where credit's due, I guess. Now this is a triple changer. That's why this mode's a bit weird. So let's go to the triple changer mode. We're going to pop the sword off. This little bit here just goes into the groove there. See that? So whatever. Take that off. We're taking these bits off. Good. Now, oh yeah, I was going to talk about. Look, the arm swivels. Goes forward a bit. It's got swivel there. It's got the thing, and they're robot mode legs, so they do robot mode leg things. I'm not getting over that. That's lazy. I don't like that. Right. Pardon me. So, right, okay, let's go. We're going to split this entire head and mane and everything in half. Ah! See? We have ripped his entire face in half. Then we're going to fold, and using these tabs here, going to, I think, that slot there in the middle. So we're going to fold it around and tab it in. Fold that around and tab it in. Huzzah! And if you like, if you're being funny, you can fold this head down and pretend it's like a Zoid. Because, you know, I'm not a nerd. Shut up, you're a nerd. Oh. We're going to fold that into here. Okay, alright, okay. And then we're going to extend this on this double hinge. things just stay where you're supposed to be. Stay. Now, while this is extended, we need to fold these legs up and like that. Just fold them up and wrap them underneath. Nothing fancy, nothing particularly interesting, just up and around. There you go. And we'll ignore that because we don't need that yet. At which point, what are we doing now? Right. We bring this back up into place. Okay. So it's back basically where it was. Then we extend out these legs. Fold up the little hind legs to there. I'm sorry if I'm rushing this, it's just, you know. Fold that up, and now I've got an itch on my neck. Fantastic. Okay. What am I doing? Stop fighting with me. Right, good, okay, fine. Then we get these giant lumps, which were on the inside of the lion legs. And we untab them. There's that little notch sticking out there, goes into ickle hole there. And straighten them up and just try and line these little lines up. There you go. Can I say line enough? I'll fold that over and make sure it's all sort of lined up again. Rotate these and put them together. And then get these pieces and just fold them over and they fill in these gaps here. Good. I've got the legs slightly further forward than I should, haven't I? Let's try and... Why do I not want to rotate? Whatever, go in there. It's fine. It's good. It's all good. Get in there. And you get in there also. Huzzah! Okay. And then we also just reach under here and get this slightly different coloured purple piece. Fold down and that's a stand. And there we have Alpha Trion in... spaceship mode? Battleship mode? Carrier mode? I don't know. I didn't get this new, I got it second hand, so I don't know. What is it? It reminds me of Broadside. But I imagine this was probably remolded into Broadside, so who knows? I don't know, I didn't get Broadside, I don't care, it didn't look good. But yeah, it's a big flat aircraft carrier bit with a little command bit at the back and just kibble, basically. No, shut up. Doing things I shouldn't be doing at this point. I don't know why, but they're doing things. Behave! Behave! Good, good. I don't... It'd be hard pressed to say I don't like it, but I don't know exactly why I kind of like it. Probably just because I enjoyed Broadside when I was a kid, like G1. But you can take the sword and you can kind of take the peg there. See that? And like jam it into one of these holes or something. For storage, you know. Just put it there. There you go. Now it's carrying a big sword on the side. That's handy. You take this thing and you can put it back on the cockpit if you want. Like that. Ugh, stupid thing. Oh, that's going to get on my nerves. Right, okay. You can put it back like that. Let's just fix this off. You have it like that, or, which is much easier, just get the peg, put it into that hole there. Which, yes, does obscure the runway slightly, but, you know, it's a bit more like there's actually something there. You take Sovereign, and you can either sit him back in there, or you can sit him in here, or you can stand him on one of the pegs dotted around. And you can be like, yeah, I'm on a boat. These holes are quite... There you go. Yay, I'm on a boat, I guess. I don't know. So as comparison for this one, Cybertron Voyager Prime. Vector Prime, sorry. Voyager. Vector Prime. So it's significantly smaller, but if you cut off these pieces, the main body section, not that dissimilar, but this has got a lot more kibble, believe it or not. But this has also got sound gimmicks and stuff like that, so you know you can forgive this a little bit. Take that out of the way. And so we need robot mode. So take him off, put his arms down, fold him up in half like he's had a horrible, horrible accident. I'll put him off to one side. I'll take this, one side, take that, to one side. Now we need to turn this into a robot, and this is where it cut off on me last time. Let's just bring this up slightly. Okay, so I'm going to fold these back over. Okay, split, rotate, fold that back underneath. Sorry. Why am I getting notifications now? I always have my phone on silent. Why do I? You know what? Rotate. So these are at the front. And then these things are going to be the feet, which I kind of hate, because you just go like that, but that's not how it works. What you've got to do is get that little notch sticking out there, sit on this little raised bit here, like that. I hate that. I really don't like how that works, but fine. So if you don't do it like that, the foot basically goes everywhere, so you've got to kind of get to sit on that. I hate it. I don't like it. It's really stupid. And then you end up with that as a foot. Does that look like a foot to you? It's just kibble. Okay. And then you untab these pieces, and on this big grey double hinge... Oh, will you stop doing that? Right. On this big grey double hinge, you need to get it out and fold it there. So from that to that. Get around to there. Huzzah! Okay. And you get the hand from underneath. I think it's got a little tab that goes inside there, so you might have to just wriggle that loose. Turn that down, rotate, bring it out. And I do love how these arms become there. I like that. That's very well done. I like that. Credit where credit's due. I like that. So we'll get that loose, bring it down, rotate, rotate. There you go. And that's the body in robot mode. Ah, it's alright, it's not bad. There's not much in the way of kibble. There's giant shoulder pads, there's this thing, but that doesn't really count. Giant shoulder pads don't count. Claw things on the front don't count. Big clumpy knees don't really count. No, it's alright, it's not bad. And the chest has got some fantastic detail, like beautiful detail. Can't fault them for that, there's a lot of detail. It's all pointless, but it's very pretty detail. And now you put the head on, and the head looks like that. Woo. And you can put it in there. And it looks like that. And it looks a little bit lackluster. It's fine, but it looks a bit lackluster. Until you go, ooh, button, button. Who's got the button? That's the thing I've been fighting with all review. And you know what? For the animalistic and stuff approach, this does kind of finish the head perfectly. I can't argue with that. That does work. On most of these figures, I leave these off. But this one, it does work. The paint matches and everything, it works. So I kind of like it. Looks nothing like G1, but I kind of like that. You can give him his gun, if you must. You can give him his sword, because why not? Rawr. And he's alright. He's, you know, again, he's nothing to write home about, but he's fine. I don't know. But he does kind of remind me of another venerable Autobot kind of character that goes around stabbing things and shooting things. And that gets onto the size comparison. Because I bet everyone's got this figure. You ready for it? Here's Dark of the Moon, Voyager Sentinel Prime. And yeah, he's a lot bigger. I'm sure I've reviewed this figure. I'm sure I have. I think. Don't know. Got the leader class version. Does anyone want to see a review of that? It'll be about 2 hours long. Because, you know, I don't ramble at all. So, yeah, he's... You know what? He's not bad. But if you're expecting it to be great, you're going to be disappointed. I kind of had a feeling he wasn't going to be good to start with, and he's better than I was hoping. You know, it's like, hey, he'll be fine. You know, he's all right, and he's not bad. He's not bad at all. And I'm kind of getting my own little crew of like old decrepit Voyager Transformers. Like I've got Vector Prime, and I've got Thundertron, you know, Sentinel Prime. I've got this team of like old council of Autobots who are just not necessarily Autobots, but you know, who are just miserable old fellas. And I identify with that now. But yeah, you know what, he's alright. If you can get him cheap, why not? But don't spend real money on him. Don't think he's gonna like rock your world, because he's really not. But he's a lion, he's an aircraft carrier, he's a very ornate robot. If that's all you want, then hey presto, you've got it. You want an Alpha Trion figure? You know, you're not going to get one like this again, because he's very unique. So, yeah. Well, this review's about a month in the making, because I've been... Is it a month? I don't know, I've lost track of time. I've been trying to make this review for a while, and since yesterday went okay, there you go. So I'm going to call it a day and chill out for the rest of the evening, because I'm not going to see Endgame, which is out tonight at midnight, and my supervisor's going to watch it. And I've told him specifically he's not allowed to tell me anything about it, and he's going to be very, very angry and sort of going, oh, I want to tell you, I want to tell you. It's like, shut up. So, that was a cough, not a laugh. I should be ugly, I should be wretched, and I shall see all of you in the next one. See ya!